Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Your one stop for learning all the mathematics short tricks, the basic concepts which are taught at school level, and this can be your key to success in quantitative aptitude exams, NTSE, Olympiads, and so many other competitive exams which you can face while you are in school or you have passed out and preparing for some government exams. This is the series of videos on fractions, and I've already told you addition, subtraction, multiplication of fractions. In this video, I'm going to take up the concept of division of fractions. Let me tell you that we have our Learning Loop app. Now, this particular app is available on Google Play Store on the link which I have posted here in the description box below. The logo, just keep an eye on this logo so that you are downloading the correct app. Learning Loop is the name. You can buy very nominal costing CBSE practice worksheets, and ebooks, the test series, and the videos also. You can watch so many videos on the app. I'm sure these are going to be of great benefit to you. If you are willing to invest little bit on your education, very nominal costing stuff there, the validity based stuff. But if you want unlimited validity stuff, then you can send me a message on WhatsApp 9896369963. That is the number on which you may ping me, and I'll let you know how to go about getting a copy of all those stuff. Let's see the questions in hand now. The concept first. So whenever you are trying to multiply, you already know that you multiply the numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. Like if you do a upon b times c upon d, you just have to look for some common factors between the numerators and the denominators which you can cancel out, and that you have already seen in the previous video. We multiply the numerator by numerator and the denominator by denominator. That's what you do in multiplication. Now what do you do in division? In division, suppose you have to divide a upon b by c upon d. Division is the inverse operation of multiplication. So the first fraction does not change, and in the second fraction, what do you do with the second fraction? If the division sign gets converted to multiplication sign, then the second fraction is flipped. That means you have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So c upon d will become d upon c, and therefore the answer will be ad upon bc. That means a multiplied by the numerator here d and b multiplied by the denominator here c. That's called the division of fractions. That's the way you do it, right? Now let's try it on mixed numbers, whole numbers, whatever possible type of numbers. So you can see here the question is 4/9 divided by 19. Now 4/9, we all know how to convert a mixed number into an improper fraction. 4 times 9 is 36, plus 2 is 38. So 38 upon 9 is the improper fraction. So actually the question is 38 upon 9 divided by 19. And 19, it's a whole number. So you can write 19 as 19 divided by 1, because if you divide something by 1, you get back the original number, right? So the question actually is 38 by 9 times. Now what did I tell you? When you convert the division into multiplication, what happens? The second fraction gets flipped. That means you have to take the reciprocal of the second fraction. So 19 upon 1 becomes 1 upon 19, and therefore 19 and 38, they go into 19, right? 19 is a common factor. So 19 2 times is 38, and therefore you have 2 times 1 in the numerator and 9 times 1 in the denominator, which gives you 2/9 or 2 upon 9 as the answer for this particular question. Sounds pretty easy, right? We can take up both mixed numbers here, and then I'll tell you how to fill in the blank of a particular equation of division which is given there. So you can see 11 6 upon 13, that's a mixed number, and the other one is 6 2 2 upon 13. 13 times 11 is 143, plus 6 is 149. So 149 upon 13, and 13 times 6 is 78, plus 2 80, that's 80 upon 13. So the question actually is 149 upon 13 divided by 80 upon 13. So what happens to the division sign? It gets converted to multiplication, and the second fraction is flipped. So 13 upon 80, and you can see 13 is the common factor which is getting cancelled there, and there is no other common factor between 149 and 80, and therefore the answer for the question will be 149 upon 80 itself. Pretty easy, right? Let's see the last one. 5/1/6. If you convert 5/1/6 into a proper fraction, an improper fraction, then 5/1/6 is actually 31/6. And what happens to 1/4/27? The improper fraction will be 27 plus 4, 31. That's 31/27. So let's rewrite the problem. 5/1/6 is 31/6 divided by something. I don't know what that something is, so I'll assume that as what? Let's assume that as a upon b, or you can assume only x. Perfectly fine. Equals 1/4 upon 27 is 31 upon 27. Right? Now, what happens to divide? The division gets converted to multiplication, and the x here is x upon 1, so that becomes 1 upon x equals 31 upon 27. On the left hand side and on the right hand side, can you see a common factor between the numerators? Whenever you cancel common factors, if the common factors exist on the one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side, then you can cancel them within the numerators or within the denominators. But when they are on the same side of equality, then you have to cancel them from numerator and denominator. So I think 31 and 31, they can be cancelled out. So what is left in the numerator is 1/6x, and on the right hand side it will be 1/27. So if you flip it, 6x will be 27, and therefore the value of x will be 27 upon 6. The common factor there is 3, so 9 upon 2. Or you can write it as a mixed number 4.5. So this 4.5 will replace the blank here in the box. Friends, multiplication and division are two inverse operations. If you know how to multiply fractions, you will know how to divide the fractions. To download complete worksheets based on class 7th, we have 64 different worksheets. So if you are a class 7 student, then you need to solve all those 64 worksheets. I'm sure you are going to complete each and every question, and we have comprehensively covered each and every concept also. So send me a message on WhatsApp if you want a copy of those worksheets. 9896369963, that's the number. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and subscribe the channel for getting more notifications. You just need to click the bell shaped icon also. Thanks for watching this video, and all the best for whatever exams you are preparing for.